What's up, everyone? I think I need to come up with a better intro. What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of CMA Podcast. Yeah, that's becoming very repetitive now, so I am open to suggestions. How should I open the actual show? It's like, you already know it's a new episode of CMA Podcast. That's why you're here, right? I don't know. Okay, so, I forgot my Red Bull. Okay, the power of editing right here. There you go. That's how it works. Beautiful. All right. Forgot my Red Bull. It's the one thing I have ready before I do a podcast. You gotta have that sugar rush. There you go. So, today we're gonna talk about the fight that's coming up. Tomorrow night, Friday, 23rd of July, is Rachael Ostovich versus Paige Vanzant, and that's at the BKFC Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. It's a Friday night fight night. That's actually pretty cool. UFC is on Saturday night, so I guess Friday's better for them for ratings. I think the main event, Paige versus Rachael, is going to be a good fight because they're both shit at boxing. No, it's just I watched the first fight between those two, and it's a completely different sport what they're engaging in tomorrow night. So I watched the first fight earlier today. I actually watched it the night or the next day after they fought the first time, and it was a good fight, but we're not going to see anything close to what happened in that fight, and for the following reasons. They're both good strikers. Now, Rachael did land two great overhand rights or straight right crosses in the fight, but they're both predominantly dirty fighters, as in dirty boxing, grappling against the cage, ground and pound. So when I see that fight, I'm not going to see any of that tomorrow night when I watch the fight. You're not going to have any clinch work. There's no clinching in bare knuckle boxing. It's like standard boxing rules. You can't use any elbows. You can't hip toss. You can't do any type of takedown. You're not going to be able to use the ring like you'd use the cage. Obviously, getting into the corners, that's a different story. But when you look at this fight, it makes a lot of sense. Now, first and foremost, they're going to make a lot of money. Paige has been very critical of the UFC and everything that happened with her pay, and the fact that she made more money selling products on Instagram, and now that she's got like the OnlyFans where she makes more money than her whole UFC contract combined. I don't know how much she's getting paid. It's not disclosed, but she did say it's like 10 times what the UFC gave her. And I think her last fight, she ended on 40 and 40. So maybe she's making $500,000. I don't know. But when you really look at this fight, it makes sense for both of them in their career. And if you don't know who they are, let's get the immaturity out of the way right now.
Holy shit.
So that's Paige Vanzant, and we have Rachael Ostovich. Also,
holy shit.
A little bit of a controversial statement coming up here, but here's the thing. A lot of UFC women fighters took a huge hit in their skill set when they started to become Instagram models. Paige and Rachael are a classic example of this, in my humble opinion. By all means, get your money. But if you're a fighter, I don't want to see you posing like you're an Instagram model, like you're trying to get the cover of Vogue or Fitness magazine or something. I want to see you lifting weights, drilling, training, fighting, sparring. I want to see this killer mentality. I don't need these sexy pictures. Leave that to the pros. You want to make your money fighting, you fight. But controversial, yes. Prime example, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, the Polish assassin. She came on the scene and she was killing women, absolutely destroying them, making them cry in the cage. She gets a boob job. She gets a stylist. She's living in Miami, Florida. She's on the beach every day, and every single picture is her chilling with her friends, trying to look sexy. I don't know. I don't understand it. She was the champion, and now what's happening? I don't know how you can even describe it, but Paige and Rachael, classic example. They're all over Instagram all the time, flashing their butts, flashing their boobs. I mean, and the fight fans, the male fight fans are like, oh my God. But like, no, fight, win your fights, be a killer. Again, controversial statement, shots fired. I don't know. So watching this fight, they're two absolute dime pieces. They're beautiful, beautiful women. Not good boxers. They're not good boxers. They're good grapplers. They're good wrestlers. They're good jiujitsu practitioners. They're mediocre strikers. You know, they've been like using their kicks, using their clinch work, using their takedowns. Rachael, as I said, did have those two overhand rights or right crosses in the first fight. So let's break it down. How's this fight going to go? Excuse me. I think Paige Vanzant, despite everything I just said, I think Paige Vanzant's going to win this fight. She's a dirtier fighter. She's been through more. She always gets cut. This is going to be a bloodbath, I swear. She's got so much scar tissue over her eyes and under her, by her cheekbone, that one solid punch, a hook, a right hand, anything, she's gonna get cut bad. But I think she's got better boxing than Rachael. When you look at their training videos and what they're putting out, I think Rachael is not as good as Paige in the boxing aspect. Even the wrestling aspect in the last fight, Rachael was superior striking. Rachael was superior wrestling. Rachael was superior jiu-jitsu. She made a very bad mistake and got caught. I think she got caught with that inverted armbar, I think I just said. But breaking this down, I think that when you nullify everything that just happened and you let the two girls just use their hands, I think Rachael is going to lose this fight. Paige is going to have, I don't think it's going to be a knockout. I don't think these girls are capable of knocking either one out. But it's going to be a nasty fight. Their faces are going to not look pretty after this one. So let's see what happens with that. A little bit of ASMR for you guys there. But there's some good fights on this. There's some good fights and there's an absolute shit show at the same time. There's these Conor McGregor wannabe girls who were going back and forth on the press conference yesterday. Check out the press conference. I was pretty funny. They were just talking over each other. No one was actually listening or trying to insult correctly. It was just like, I didn't say this. You said this. Show me proof. You'll see on Friday night. It's like, that's not funny. And the president, I think his name is Dave Feldman. You know, he was just kind of like looking at the girls going, is this really happening? Because this isn't funny. This is bad for ratings. And they were doing like the square offs, and one girl turned around. They started twerking. That was terrible. And then I think there's these two pretty boy influencers, Instagram influencers fighting. They've got some beef and they're fighting. And, you know, they're like the most feminine guys you've ever seen in your life. So this should be interesting. I don't know. Shots fired, I guess. I don't know. Trying to be as middle of the road as possible, not to be too controversial with my actions. But But yeah, looking forward to the fight. Looking forward to seeing how it's going to go down. My bet would be Paige Vanzant. I think Paige Vanzant's going to win her fight. I'm going to watch the other fights, but I have very, very low expectations for this. When you get influencers who were at the press conference looking like pretty boys with their hair done and their shirt looking like they're about to go somewhere that only caters for guys, then maybe, I don't know, it could be a good fight, but it also could be an absolute shit show. But I will watch. I will absolutely watch. I will watch the UFC at the weekend. And yeah, I don't think there's many fights scheduled for the next few weeks. So tell me what you think. Also, I want to know if you guys are okay with swearing, because my legal team and my mother are not happy with the swearing. I have been making a conscious effort to not swear, but yeah, I don't want it to end up like this. If I'm in the middle of a rant and I just go, you, like, I would prefer to go, you fucking idiot. You know, I just think that that's more organic, and it puts the onus on me taking responsibility for the words that I say. I don't put them in your head through a beep and then you have to go and say the word to know what I meant. I'm taking responsibility for my own actions. I'm not putting them on you. So this whole sensory world that we live in, where you can't say things because people get offended by words, I don't know. I wouldn't want to live in that type of world, and I'm not going to live in that type of world. So there you go. That's it for me today. It's going to be a short one. Thank you very much for listening. I need you guys to subscribe. I need you guys to hit the subscribe button. I need more support from my social media following, my friends, the people that like my pictures, the people that send me DMs asking me to go for beer. I notice you guys haven't subscribed yet. It's very simple. You hit the video, you scroll down. When you're logged in, you got to be logged in. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Also, hit the dislike button if you don't like what I'm saying. Tell me what you don't like in the comments. Send me a private message. Feedback is always welcome. But I need to grow this, and I need to grow it at a faster pace, because I'm not going to be able to achieve what I want to achieve, which is helping local businesses here in Lucerne, Switzerland, with their sponsorship money and us pushing clientele in their direction. I've got a potential sponsor by the end of next month if I hit a specific target. And I want to get to that target, but I need your help. So please hit the subscribe button and give me some love. Hit me with some positivity in the comment section. That's it from me today, guys. Thank you very much for listening again. I hope you guys watch the fight. I hope you guys enjoy the fight. If you guys watch and enjoy or prior, tell me your predictions. Put them in the comments. Let me know what you think, so that I'm not just speaking to the ether. Right? I'm out of here. Thanks, guys. Rock and roll.